Alrighty, I want to solve for a. I'm going to rearrange the rational equation to get a by itself. So the first thing I need to do is get rid of this straggler c, so I can minus it off. So I now have w minus c equals b over n minus a. Alright, now I got to get a by itself. How do you get the a? I want the a in the numerator. It's a pain being down here. There's different ways to approach it. Actually, let's make this a proportion. I think that could help. What do you mean by proportion is, could I put that over 1? And now, could I cross multiply so I get the a out of the denominator? So I'm going to cross multiply this. Okay. So when I do that, I'll have w minus c times n minus a. And then I'm going to multiply this, which is b. So our goal, again, is to get the a out of the denominator. We just don't want it down there. So I cross multiplied. Now, you could have noticed and just multiplied both sides by n minus a. It would have been the same thing. But I thought proportion might be easier to see. Again, you could have just multiplied n minus a to both sides, and you get the same thing. Okay, I get a by itself. So how do we get a by itself? You could think, I'm going to distribute and FOIL. Oh, that'd be really nasty, I think. It's better than trying to FOIL this out to get a by itself. Can I just now divide the w minus c over? You might not always notice that, but that actually is kind of nice. I simply just do that. All right. Now, I want to get the a by itself. So let's rewrite this so it's a little bit cleaner. I have n minus a equals b over w minus c. So it's a little bit cleaner now, because all this kind of was in the way. Now I got to get a by itself, so can I get rid of that now? Yeah, I can minus the n over. Okay, just minus the n. Okay, let's rewrite that again. I'm going to write it up here. So I now have negative a equals b over w minus c minus n. So how do you get rid of that negative? Well, can you multiply or divide both sides by -1? I'm going to be easier. I think it'd be easier if I multiply by -1 both sides. I think that'd be a little bit easier for more people to see. That would be a equals, and when you multiply by -1, you become a negative b over w minus c plus n. So there is a. That was a lot of work to get a by itself. But you followed all the rules along the way. So the basic things when you try to get the letter by itself is you want to usually do add subtracts first. If it a or the variable we're looking for is in the denominator, you might have to do a cross multiply or a fraction buster or something to get it in the numerator. Because you always want to solve for a letter, you need it in the numerator, the top. So that's what we got here, but then we had to divide it back over and then slowly get rid of all the extra pieces, and we got a by itself.